Hello, Maurieo Vlogs number 200, milestone number 1. Hello, welcome. Well, this is the 200th vlog, consecutive days, 200 consecutive days. So I'm considering that to be quite a milestone. I've kept it up for 200 days, and I've really enjoyed it. It's evolved certainly from vlog number 1, and it's had some ups and downs, I suppose, and changes and gone sideways and all that. But I'm pretty happy as to where it's at the moment. And obviously, I'd like to do some more stuff out and about, but as the opportunities arise, and some days I sort of pretty much do it from the keyboard, but it all sorts of work, and I managed to get something out there every day that I think is, well, sort of topical, reasonably credible, or just a bit of fun. So yeah, it's as I say, it's been quite enjoyable. So let's have a bit of a look at some of the other stats that I keep an eye on. So I've called this one milestone number 1. I have done this stats thing before, but I may do it again as things happen. So not only have I done 200, this is the 200th vlog, but it's my 1000th, over just cracking the 1000 videos. 1000 public videos. I've got a few private ones and things that don't come up there. And 76,000 views. 208 subscribers. I was up to 213 a few days ago, but I seem to be losing a few. It seems they seem to be an unusually large number, and just did a little bit of a quick look around there and found that it could be that YouTube is purging out some inactive accounts and that type of thing. So I don't know for sure, but I'm 2008. So as I say, I was up as high as 213. But hopefully we won't go below 200. But oh well, that's how it goes. And as I said, I get more out of the doing of it than the numbers and things. Although the numbers keep it, the higher the numbers, the busier I am, and I do like the busy, the comments and things like that. So that's sort of an indication of that. And I've dropped my view average used to be about 80 views last time I did this, 80 views per video. But I've done large numbers of videos recently that won't kick into courses and things for a little bit of time. So that should build in the background as some of the videos mature and things. So let's just head over to Social Blade, where I can look at my rankings, which I've done before as well. So according to them, I've only done 969 uploads, but certainly the statistics on the channel are up over 1,000. They've got the view counts about right, and so that the stats are reasonably good. 208 subscribers. So I'm still a C-grade YouTuber, and in the sort of ranking round in the 5 million, in the mid 5 millions, 5,500,000. But on my Social Blade, I've gone 3 million in the mid sort of 3 millions. So I don't know what that means. Oh, that's dropped a bit. I think I was in the 2 millions a while back there. So and my sort of estimated annual earnings between $13 and $211. So I won't be giving up the day job anytime soon. But certainly won't be stopping with the YouTube, as I find the challenge quite good, and it's I use the YouTube such a lot in what I do in my work, producing materials, teaching materials for students to use, and I get some really good feedback from face-to-face feedback from some of my students, and some not so good face-to-face feedback from some, but it's interesting. The video is not everyone's cup of tea, and some people really love it, and others sort of try to avoid it. Some of them very successfully, I might add, as well. Okay, so today's background. So I gave the vlog the title Milestone. So I've got this little picture here that I remember from as a kid's story, really, and it's about this guy and his cat, and it always the pictures in my mind of this story, sort of a folk tale based on fact. Well, it's got a real person in it. The guy did actually exist, but whether the story existed or not, and whether he had his cat with a little white bow on it in the whenever it was around the 1600s or something like that, is somewhat debatable. But and it always had a milestone in it. It always had the milestone. You can see the milestone there in the picture. Most of the pictures of this thing here. So the question is, what is the folk tale or the story? What's it's called? And it's the name of the guy, and there's a little bit extra there as well. So that's what the thing is there, and I always recall that this particular story, it always involved the milestone, the milestones. I don't quite know how they couldn't see quite how they fitted into the story. I didn't actually read the story, but just read of the story. But in my mind's eye, there was always the milestone there. So the name of this folk story, and pantomime as well. It's done as a pantomime. All right. Now, yesterday's person of interest was Cate Blanchett, and she starred in a movie in 2002 called Heaven. So Cate Blanchett in the movie in 2002 called Heaven. Perhaps not one of her better known movies, but one of the earlier ones. It's 15 years ago, and she's in much more prestigious movies now, of course. So so that's it. Celebration time. Number 200. Woo! Pushing on for 365, when we'll be doing a continuous year. Although 300, I guess, would be a significant milestone. Just going back to those stats there, I had hoped to crack the 80,000 views and the 1,000 videos at around the same time, but I'm about 3,000 views short, which is probably about a month or two at this time of year. The videos are starting to drop off because the end of the school year for the students, so not so much custom in that area. But so 200 videos. I had a look through some of the old ones and just to see what they were like, and I think I've evolved. I'm going to say I think I may have improved. I even went and had a look back at my very first video, which was like a Khan Academy thing, like it looked like a chicken scratching on a thing, but still effective and still getting a few views. I think it's got 50, 60 views. So it's things are moving on, and I'm improving, learning from what I do and the experience. And yeah, so thanks to all my subscribers and viewers for making my YouTube experience enjoyable for me. I hope it is enjoyable for you as well. Cheers! See you!